Great catching up once again here with Cris Cyborg here on our YouTube channel. Cris, how are you this afternoon?
I'm great. I feel great. I'm very excited for see the news soon about my next fight and training hard like always.
Yes, we got a lot to talk about. And by the way, just want to thank our audience for the feedback on the first episode. It went really well. Really excited to hear everyone is digging the new weekly show that we're doing here. But let's start first with some boxing news. I found this very interesting. Katie Taylor's promoter, Eddie Hearn, I know they're interested in a boxing fight with you, a potential crossover. What's the latest on that? Because I know you've expressed interest in potentially doing boxing along with competing in Bellator.
You know, the first thing I say, pillow fight, food fight, water fight. We know Ed isn't going to let us. She's doing MMA fight. But, I love the challenge. I think in my career, I never had the opportunity to fight boxing. And everybody knows I would like to do is going to be a winner if this can happen, if they're willing to do. And maybe it can be the same card, McGregor against Pacquiao. And they're going to be amazing.
Yes. And is that something, I know Scott Coker's been very open about that with you, saying that he's interested in, using you in other spots. So I know there's been some dialogue between you and Coker, correct?
Yes, we always talk about what I can do next for building my image, building my name. I think it's very nice when you work together with some company they want to build together. And then I told him, I would like to do a boxing fight. And then if we then work together, do MMA fight, maybe boxing fight, he's willing to do.
Yes. Now, if you were to box Katie Taylor, how do you think you'd do? Because that's an interesting matchup. Obviously, she's known for what she's done in her world, but you've got some great boxing yourself.
Yeah, maybe we can sign the deal like this. I do one boxing fight and she do one MMA fight with me. It's
there you
good.
Go.
It's gonna be. But for me, of course, I respect her. She's a great fighter. She's doing a lot of fights in boxing and incredible boxing. And for me, fight her is gonna be honor. And for she's challenging me, it's gonna be honor for me too. And you just have to keep training hard and learn a lot.
Speaking of Bellator, we had a card on Friday night, Bellator 243, a great event. And of course, the main event, we saw Michael Chandler getting that knockout win over Benson Henderson. What did you think of that performance? Pretty incredible for Michael Chandler.
Amazing KO. His kick and then stay southpaw and then straight left and done. Fight finish is amazing. Now he's free for see what's the best thing for his career. And he did his 3-time champion Bellator. He did an amazing career, 10 years with Bellator. It's very nice. How's it say? It's my last fight. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but you guys, I love Bellator, guys. And this is nice. This is nice when you see the last fight you won fire and he's really happy where he's at. But let's see what's going to be next step. I would like to stay with the Bellator family, but he's going to do the best things for his career for sure.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. I mean, you were in that same position, right? You had that nice win over Felicia Spencer, and then, of course, you ended up with Bellator, which is really great. Do you think Mike stays with Bellator? Because, there's one championship. He could do that fight with Alvarez, the trilogy, or there's the UFC. Do you sort of have an idea of what you think will happen with Mike? Because I think a lot of us would like to see that rematch with him and Patricio Pitbull in Bellator.
I think the best thing is have to see what's the best option for his career. He's going to... I know it's nice to be this position because you can check what's the best for you. It's hard when but he's really happy with Bellator. He say want to do a deal with Scott. We just see what's the best deal is going to be for him.
And we had another really good performance on that Bellator card on the prelims. Valerie Loureda, she has really taken the world by storm. Knockout in that fight. What did you think of her performance, her third fight in Bellator?
She did great. She did 3 fights, 2 wins, and 3 wins very nice too. And the last fight is nice. She had KO power. It's not have a lot of girls have KO power. And she did an amazing job. Great performance last fight.
Yes, and it was really cool to see. I know there's a lot of trash talk leading into that fight, but Valerie backed it up. She got the win. What have you thought about her, early success? Because a lot of people were tuning into the prelims just because she was on it. She does a very good job of marketing herself and really, engaging well on social media like you do with all your fans.
It's very important. The fight is, when I start fighting in the beginning, I just think about fight. You have to work the both. The first beginning of my career is very hard because I didn't speak in English very well. I didn't speak any English. And then for me, it's hard because I have to continue building my brain. And she's doing right. She's not just doing outside, okay? Everyone have different style for build your brain. I have my style. McGregor have her style. She's having style. But she's building her brain not just the outside. She's doing a great job in the octagon. You can see the last performance she did.
Yes, and it's very cool to see her really utilizing her brand well, which is awesome. We have a new member of the Bellator roster. I'm sure you saw the news. Corey Anderson is coming over from the UFC. He terminated his contract. He signed with Bellator. I saw your tweet about Corey Anderson. You must be excited to have him part of the light heavyweight division. A really nice addition.
Yeah, welcome to Corey. For the Bellator, and really happy to have him. And this is nice because for me, the beginner in UFC released someone have fights. And he's number 4 in his division. He's a great fighter, but he's welcome to with us. And, the more exciting, having great people in his division, Bellator. Have Phil Davis, you can see Lyoto Machida. Against him, they have great fights there, and they're going to be very excited for us.
Yeah, no, it's very good to see. And I think it's the right move, right? Because, his last fight, obviously, it's going to be a while before he gets a title shot in the UFC. So he can go over to Bellator. There's a lot of fun matchups for him. So really excited about that. But one of the things we talked about here is social media. And I'm always checking your Instagram. I'm always checking all the other posts before we do these shows. And I saw you drinking a drink, HRW drink. It's like a hydrogen drink. Tell me a little bit about this. What are the benefits? Because I see a lot of fighters drinking this stuff. So what's all the rave about?
I was drinking before in Brazil, but I never had to find out he's America. And then we started working with the hydro water. And it's very nice. It is. You put the tablets in the water and you drink before and after training. And help you lose weight, help you for focus, help you for recovery after the fight, after the training, before the training. And I'm doing it 1 month and I feel great. And I'm continue doing. I think every fighter should try, because it's very good for your body.
How does it taste? I could only imagine it's got to taste a little bit different because of all that hydrogen in there. But I see, like I said, I see a lot of fighters drinking it, so they must like it.
It looks like water with gas, and then you can have some flavors too, and it tastes so good, tastes good.
Yeah, I got to try it myself. We got to figure this out. Yeah, get some shipped over here to Canada. We'll see what happens as far as that goes. Just sticking with social media, one of the fun things we thought of doing on the show every week, something that I got to learn something from you. I'm from Canada, you're from Brazil. I don't speak any Portuguese at all, and I thought we thought sort of a fun thing to do here every week is I would learn how to say something in Portuguese. So I'll do my best here. But if I was going to go to Brazil, how would I ask how to go to the bathroom? Because I think that's really important. What if I've eaten some lunch and I got to go to the bathroom? I got to be able to ask that. So how would I say that in Portuguese? Aonde tem banheiro. Banheiro.
Yes.
Close enough? How did I do?
Close enough. Aonde tem banheiro? Por favor.
Por favor. Por favor. There you go.
Yes.
I'll get it in there. It's tough because I have an accent as a Canadian. I know people say this, so I got to combine that as well. So I'll have to write that one down and get that next time. But this week, we'll do it one more time. So how do I say it again?
Peraí. Aonde tem banheiro, por favor?
Banheiro.
Onde tem banheiro, por favor?
Por favor. There we go.
And another thing is nice too.
I think that's good. Practice makes perfect. So after this, I'll go back and watch, and I'll try and remember it and learn it as well. So thank you for doing that.
Another thing too, when you go to the restroom, okay, you're going to go pee. In Brazil, when girls going to go pee, then say xixi.
Xixi, okay.
Yes, and then when the boys go, they're going to say, most guys saying, the guys don't say xixi, but some girls maybe say, but the guys say mijar.
Mijar?
Mijar.
Mija or nija?
Eu quero mijar.
Okay, because I don't want to say the woman's one because I don't get people confused.
No. Eu quero mijar.
Mijar.
This is the man. And for the girls, eu quero fazer xixi.
Okay, gotcha. Good to know. I'll have to go back and watch that.
Good to know.
I also saw you got to work with Justin Timberlake's choreographer Mark Kudelka on the new Reels feature on Instagram, and also I saw you got to work with legendary b-boy K-Mel and TikTok influencer David Moore. How was that? That must have been pretty cool.
It's very nice. The team, the Kudelka, very cool. Mark did amazing. His team, we spending all day together and the dance, learn is very different word, the fighting word. And I have fun, I bring my daughter, we dance, we play, and it's very cool opportunity. Thank you for them for having patience, for teaching us some movements, very nice. And soon we're gonna have the behind the scenes because we did some videos and they record, and soon gonna be YouTube. You guys can follow me. It's gonna be fun for you guys to watch.
Is dancing part of your regular training?
You know, I started some dance class before Holly Holm fight because she was moving a lot. And I said, you know, I think it's going to work. And then I did a lot of class dance for her fight. I do like 3 times a week. And I believe it helped for footwork, help you coordinate. I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I see a lot of similarities between some of the training in MMA and dancing. I would think footwork, balance, all that stuff. So you found it's helped you by the sounds of it.
And then change it too, because it's a cardio. We stay like a 1 hour dance. It's a lot. And sometimes you can change it a little bit, or not just running. You can dance because it's more. It's cardio too. Help you lose weight, help you clean your mind. It's perfect.
And I got to give you props because I know you're wearing a mask, and I saw, because obviously we got COVID going on, and it said Air for Life. What's that all about? I was going to ask you about that.
Air for Life mask. I think now in the market is the best one because I see a lot of friends complain about I cannot breathe with the mask. A lot of friends just use the mask in the mouth and don't cover the nose. And this mask is very nice because the mask have on fan. And you can change the filter. And they have a button. You can do 1, 2, 3, like to see how much fan you want. And then you can breathe, and the filter helps to clean the air come inside. It's very nice. And my next fight, probably me and all my team is going to use. And very nice, guys. Check it out. If you have difficulty to breathe with mask, normal mask, this mask is amazing.
Speaking of training, I saw you working a bit with Rafael Cordeiro, of course, the legendary coach from King's MMA, who I know was actually in your corner, I believe, for your first Elite XC fight. He's always been there for you. Any chance we're going to see you train a bit at King's MMA for your upcoming fight?
Me and Rafael Cordeiro, I start training for him. I learned doing my first punch with him, and along the journey, we stayed a couple fights together in the beginning of my career. I think it says. Two, I did my first part in America, and we go different ways. But he knows me like a long time. He's known me the first 19 years old, show up the gym, and I now we train together. I always had contact with him all the time with the team, Werdum, everybody over there, and I always visit them, train sometimes. And this time, he said, "Very welcome to do my camp with them," and I'm really happy. When I'm training over there, I will start training. I'm doing my next camp with him. I'm not going to go to South Africa. I miss all the guys over there, but this moment's a crazy moment. And then now this is the opportunity for me. Can train with them. And the nice thing, I have a lot of memories, good memories, when I learned first everything over there. I didn't know fight when in training. And now it's very nice because I remember a lot of things at the beginning of my career. And he's gonna have a lot of his story for tell all my fans. Check it out on my YouTube channel because he knows a lot at the beginning of my career about me.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stories, I'm sure, there with Rafael Cordeiro, the career he's had as a coach. And by the way, it must have been cool seeing Werdum get that win a few weeks ago. With King's MMA getting that win over Gustafsson. He still got it at his age. He's getting submission wins.
Yes, I'm really happy. Werdum is in situation same as me. Like last fight contract, and he's really want that win and that one. And then I meet you after against Felicia, and I was really happy for him. And he did amazing, submit first round, amazing. And if you can see all the details, you can see the Cobrinha video, you can see every detail. He trained every detail that happened in the fight. And he's using the opportunity, but, he's got the opportunity. Sometimes the opportunity show up for you, but sometimes you have to make the opportunity happen. And this is his fight. And Gustafsson is very young. He's training really hard and learning every day. And I'm excited for his next fight.
Before we go here, some other cool news I saw. So the UFC's got their new video game out. I know you're with Bellator now, but I did see that they have you in the game as one of their top 25 fighters. What does it mean to be a part of the game? And you're not even with them anymore, but they still recognize you. That must be pretty cool.
No, for me, it's very cool. I was very happy. It's top 25 fighters over there. And, it's nice for my fans. Doesn't matter where I'm at. I have my base fan, a lot of guys, people, girls like me. And the only thing I upset a little bit because they put me 135 pounds. Don't
They
put
did?
my
Really?
division. Yes, that was not my division. But they don't have the real division over there. They don't have a lot of girls 145. I can understand that. They're not gonna put the Bellator girls 145 over there. But they put me 135. But the cool thing that the fans can be promoted. They can make it Amanda Nunes Cyborg #2. And if you guys doing this fight, please tag me for me can help share.
Yes, I think we got to see that in the game because, yeah, it doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. Cris, thank you so much for the time. Always great catching up with you every week. Anyone you want to thank, anything you want to plug here on the channel, by all means, the floor is yours.
Thank you for the opportunity to be with you again, and thank you for all my fans, my sponsor. I'm very excited with this show. It's very nice. People can know me a little bit more and share my opinion too. And guys, see you next week, and I'm very excited. Thanks so much.